King Eurystheus has tasked Hercules with capturing the Cretan bull, a beast sent by Zeus to Crete. The bull is incredibly powerful and dangerous, with strength no one has been able to tame. The Cretan bull is no ordinary beast. It has ravaged Crete, destroying everything in its path. Many have tried to capture it, but all have failed. Hercules knows that this will be no easy task. Eurystheus doubted Hercules could succeed, but he demanded that the bull be brought alive. Hercules, always up for a challenge, accepted without hesitation. Hercules knew he would have to rely on more than just physical strength to capture the bull. It was a creature of incredible size and ferocity. He would need to outsmart it. Setting sail for Crete, Hercules knew he would face not only the bull's power, but the island's treacherous terrain. He had overcome beasts before, but this one was different. Crete was a land full of dangers, but Hercules had faced worse. He began his journey, following the path of destruction the bull had left, broken trees and trampled earth marking its passage. The bull's roar echoed through the island. It was close. Hercules could hear the sound of its thundering steps and knew that his time to confront the beast was nearing. Hercules pushed forward, his muscles straining with each step. The landscape was rough and unforgiving, but his goal was clear. He would find the bull. As Hercules reached the top of the hill, he spotted the bull grazing in a meadow below. Suddenly, the bull snorted, sensing danger. Hercules took his chance, silently closing the distance between them. He knew that if he could get close enough, he could subdue the beast. Hercules made his move, charging forward with incredible speed. The bull thrashed violently, trying to break free, but Hercules held firm. His strength was unmatched, and the bull's struggles only tired it out. Despite the bull's fierce resistance, Hercules managed to drag it into a clearing. The bull's strength was incredible, but Hercules was determined. The bull, growing tired, began to slow its movements. Hercules saw this as an opportunity and quickly maneuvered the bull into a confined area where its size would work against it. With a final push, Hercules maneuvered the bull into the canyon. The narrow walls trapped the beast, and it struggled helplessly against the rocks. Hercules quickly tied the bull's reins to a sturdy rock. He had finally subdued the mighty creature. It was a hard-earned victory, but he had accomplished it with his strength and cunning. Hercules now began the long journey back to Eurystheus. He knew that the bull had been tamed, but the path ahead was still fraught with dangers. Though the journey had been difficult, Hercules felt a sense of pride. He had captured the Cretan bull. As Hercules journeyed back to Eurystheus's palace, the Cretan bull suddenly broke free from his control. The creature's strength and fury were too much for the hero to contain. The bull charged forward with incredible speed, causing Hercules to fall back. He had been holding on to the rope, but the bull's force sent him stumbling. With the bull now out of his grip, Hercules chased after it. His muscles burned with exhaustion, but he couldn't let the beast escape after coming so close. The bull moved faster than Hercules could anticipate, charging through a dense forest and leaving devastation in its wake. Hercules had to think quickly. The bull was heading straight toward a cliff's edge. If it reached the edge, it could fall and die, but he couldn't let it escape. Hercules managed to get in front of the bull, but it was furious and unpredictable. The bull lowered its horns, ready to charge at him. With a powerful roar, the bull charged at Hercules, pushing him backward. Hercules barely managed to hold his ground, struggling to regain control. The struggle seemed endless. Hercules knew that if he didn't act soon, the bull would escape again. He could feel the weight of failure closing in. Hercules, now exhausted, started to lose his footing. The bull was relentless, thrashing with fury, pushing him closer to the cliff edge. Just as the bull was about to push him over the cliff, Hercules used every last bit of his strength to pull the beast back. With a final, desperate move, he grabbed its reins and brought it to a halt. After a long struggle, Hercules finally subdued the Cretan bull. The beast, once wild and uncontrollable, was now calm, standing still in front of him. Exhausted but resolute, Hercules led the bull back toward the palace. The journey was long and the path was treacherous, but he knew that his task was nearly complete. As they reached the outskirts of Crete, the people began to gather. Word of Hercules' success had already spread, and they cheered at the sight of the bull, now subdued. Hercules continued his journey toward the palace, the cheers of the villagers echoing behind him. The sense of accomplishment was strong, but there was no time to rest. As they approached the palace gates, Eurystheus stood waiting. His eyes widened in disbelief as Hercules led the mighty bull to him. Hercules, though weary, stood proudly before the king. He had accomplished the impossible once again, proving his strength and resolve. Eurystheus, though reluctant to acknowledge Hercules' victory, had no choice but to accept the bull. The task was complete. Hercules had succeeded, and another labor was finished. Hercules walked away from the scene, his mission complete. He had proven his strength, but more importantly, his resilience. He knew that his tasks would continue, but for now he had earned a brief moment of peace. The people of Crete would forever remember the hero who captured the impossible. Hercules' name would echo through the ages, a symbol of strength, perseverance, and humility. His victory was not just over the bull, but over every obstacle that came before him.